charge of everybody's audience and stuff. So if you black box, get out. Please contact Black Sands to get back in. This is a private instance, so just be aware of that. So so further ado, I don't know if they're ready to go.
Real quick, just make sure
Yes.
everybody's on mute because the whisper box is not working.
She spawned out. She spawned out.
Jen
Okay.
spawned out.
Jen spawned out.
Oh
Called
my
Jen
gosh, where's
Melchor
Jen?
on
Where's Jen?
mobile.
Have you seen Jen? Have you seen Jen?
Sorry, I don't
Have you
have a
seen Jen?
mobile number for Jennifer Melchor.
Have you seen Jen? I'm just messing around. Wait for Jen to come in, right?
That's Jen Guess.
Hey,
How you doing? Go ahead, bro. Her guest
Yeah,
spawned. Her guest
Oh,
spawned out by
the
accident.
guest of honor.
yeah, she should be back. She should be back soon. Hopefully, it's.
And she got a nice list of accomplishments. That's a nice write up. All right, let me just
She's
switch this.
active. How did she spawn out? She should be. She's coming in. She's coming in. It shows her.
Okay,
here. It shows
cool.
her here.
Hey guys, just to let you know,
Shows-
the whisper box is not working. So when the show starts, if you guys don't all mind going onto mute, because we can hear everybody's conversation right now because it's default. So please go on mute when the show starts. That way we can get a clean recording, and M5 Divine Time doesn't have to hunt you down and cut up your big toes.
Okay, everybody. So, just a little bit about myself. I'm Jennifer Smash. I had an accounting practice for over 20 years. I've been in the accounting field for 35 plus years. And I had the ability or the pleasure that I got to represent a lot of 90s and 2000 artists and entrepreneurs. So I am doing the Inspire Her to inspire them to come into the metaverse. In turn, they get inspired by you guys. And I thought like the first show was very powerful. Barku is still talking about it, and she's not returning my daggone Oculus. So but she is coming back. She's just busy doing the Essence Fest, and she talks about you guys all the time. So let me tell you about Jen Melchor. You know, Jen Melchor was my client for my own practice, but I have a little bio that I need to speak to you about. So Jennifer Melchor is originally from Brooklyn, New York. So shout out to all the New Yorkers. She's from Brooklyn, New York, but she moved to Queens, where she and her parents, as a child, she started dancing for the Lowe's Dance Theater in Carnegie Hall. Now, if anybody who knows New York, Carnegie Hall is big time, big time. If you get invited there to perform, you kind of hit the Oscars. She has continue. She did some commercials at a young age, 7. She also danced at Billie Holiday's theater. She's done ballet, tap, jazz, African dance. She is at the age of 10, she moved to Queens, where she began to do more dancing and learning under Gloria Jackson Dance Studio in New York. It was there where she was had the she and her talent exploited a lot of different talent shows and stuff like that. So going forward, you know, she was able to be dancing for the best, you know, for Mary J. Blige, LL Cool J, SWV, Ice T, Big Daddy Kane, Salt and Pepper, Queens, Quincy Jones, just to name a few. She also was an aspiring rapper. She was on the Grammys, the BET, you know, all that stuff. She has done it. She's lived the life. She is a friend of Yo Afro, which is crazy how the world is connected. Yo Afro and Jennifer hip hop stories. They are the dancers in legendary dancers back in the days. So no further. What the heck was I was gonna say? Hey Jen and Yo, let's come on the stage, everybody. Yo Afro and Jennifer Melchor.
Hey, yo, what's
Come
up,
on.
y'all? What's going on? What's up, my
Okay.
metaverse fam? Y'all already know what it is.
How do I go up? I go up
Over
here.
this way,
here,
yeah,
remember
you
you
can go that way
jumped?
too.
Oh shoot, guys.
She is not even 24 hours old. Let's go.
Y'all, yes, and I'm
Okay.
still trying.
All right, just jump
Okay.
with your buttons. Go ahead.
Or
do
you
it
can just
yesterday.
walk up from the platform, walk
Yeah,
up from the
go ahead,
small one
push
to the
up.
big
Okay.
one.
There
Yep.
you go.
Okay. I'm getting it.
Hey.
Am I sitting on the right couch now, guys?
Yeah, you can sit.
Yeah,
I think I got it. Okay. Okay, guys, work with me.
Ah, she did it.
Hi,
Everybody.
everyone. Hello. I'm here.
Hey everybody, this is Jen Melchor. Thank you for coming to Inspire Her. We're so happy that you came here. I am so surprised that when I found out Yo Afro knew you, it was crazy how everything connected. But I want to talk about how you became a dancer and go ahead and start talking about your
Wow.
life.
Well, I started at an early age. My parents knew at an early age that was something that I definitely wanted to do.
Mhm.
I was always dancing around the house. And so they decided, okay, we're going to put her in dance lessons. And that's where it all began. I started first with tap. That was the first genre of dance I learned was tap dancing. And that was at Lowe's Theater. Um, then we moved on to the Billie Holiday Dance Theater in Brooklyn. I think they changed the name now, but it's in Brooklyn. Once I moved to Queens, that's where I began to really flourish. And that's when I went to Gloria Jackson Dance Studio. I did take classes outside of it, like at Dance Theater Harlem, Ailey. So I did intensive classes there, but my home was Gloria Jackson Dance Studio in Queens. Um, from there, after that, we decided, okay, which way I'm going to go with my life. Was I going to go to college or was I going to go into the industry? So that was a big toss up in my home for me. I decided
know
to
your
go right
parents
into the
was like,
industry. Yes,
mhm.
they were. But I
Shout
said,
out to
look,
Mrs. and Mrs. Ferris, R.I.P.
yes, yes. But for them, it was okay, you're going to go to school. You could do this later. And I'm like, look, no, I have to do this now while I'm able to do this at my age. I got to go now. And so from there, I just went into the music industry. And that's how it began. First artist I started dancing, rest in peace, was Steezo. And yeah, we did a shout out to him. Yes, Afro, we definitely did a shout out to him when he passed not too long ago.
You know you're
So
on
he
mute, right?
so he was my
Because I didn't want my
first.
dog to chime in.
Oh,
So that was the first artist, and I began to go on from there. So that's where everything
okay.
began for me.
All right. So what was your first gig after him?
After him, I think I went straight to, oh, it was a small group. It was a rap group out of Queens, but they were just a small group. And the funny thing, their name was IRS. So
Wow.
it was a
Wow.
small little rap group that was trying to make it. I'm still friends with them on social media and everything. But,
Mhm.
and I think from there, I went to LL. LL's also from Farmers. I
Oh,
went to
that little
LL.
guy? Who's LL?
Mhm.
Yeah, I went to Todd
Mhm.
Smith. Yeah, so I
Oh,
was
you said the
dancing with
government
him.
name and everything.
Was
Yes.
that like
Yeah.
was that the major, was that your first major tour?
That was my major video. That was the first, I think, major video, which was wow, yeah, it was Around the Way Girl. Then it became, and I
Mhm.
choreographed Around the Way Girl.
Yes, she did,
So
y'all. Yes,
Oh,
she did. You see
yes,
her at the
yes.
bus stop sucking on a
Sucking on
lollipop.
that lollipop.
Not even playing. Not even. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
show y'all the clip later. I'm gonna be playing it. Trust me. Go
yes.
ahead. Go ahead.
So
Okay, we're gonna
that was
switch
my first
seats.
start.
Move over.
Okay,
I
Jen,
want
let
you
me
over here.
start over.
So yeah, right
Okay.
there. So
That's
yeah.
where I really, started. Um, and that's even when I started with the choreography mainstream was
Mhm.
with LL. From then it was Big Daddy Kane. So it was between Big Daddy Kane and LL back and forth for a while. Then I went to Mary J. Blige.
Hey.
Yeah, I was doing her Real Love. You Remind Me was the first video with her, was You Remind Me.
Yes, that's
And
right. That's
Then
right.
we did Real Love. Then we did her What's the 411 little circuit tour at the beginning, as they call the Chitlin circuit,
Okay.
when
That's
she's doing
right.
all the
That's
small
right.
little venues. We were doing that with her. From then went on to SWV, and I was just dancing for everyone at the time. Whatever video was available and they were calling, whether Marcus Rayboy, I don't know, you remember him, director, he would call me and say, "Are you available?" And absolutely, I was going. I was
And it was
going.
that
I have a
easy at that
PSA.
point,
I have a
right?
PSA.
Yes.
So I'm sorry I have
Yes.
to tell you, whoever's recording, please. It's interfering with the live streaming. So thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yep.
No, no,
And
no. It's
so,
all good.
yeah, so we went on from there, and it just began to keep going and keep going, just from artist to artist to artist. Next thing I know, with those same artists, I was doing the Grammys, I was doing American Music Awards. I was just not just touring, but actually doing live shows.
Mhm.
Even with Mary, doing, Apollo was a major thing, and my kids in my
Right.
dance studio pull that one up all the time. So it was just, from the videos to the tours to the shows, I was just living the life that I really wanted to be as a dancer.
Wow.
Okay,
So
so
Yes.
how did you meet Yo Afro?
Afro, you want to tell that one? You want to tell that one,
Oh
Afro?
man. So the first time I got to meet Jen, it was on the set of Salt and Pepper's Express Yourself video, Expressions. That was the first time I got to see, and that was actually the very first video that I appeared on with Idol Makers, honestly. And it was down
Wow.
by Central Park. I'll never forget it,
Yes.
because I think it was like 2 days later we actually went to Long Island to film Sweet Tea's video. Why did it have to be me? So
Wow.
yeah, meeting her on the set, she was doing it, man. Like I just was like, I mean, I was young and I'm looking at her do her thing, and I'm just coming into the industry and I'm watching these females make moves and they're doing it the way that I like. Like we all dancing, they're dancing and they're making moves in the industry. So that was
Yes.
big for me. So to see her doing her thing, and then it seemed like it was rather easy because once you get your name out there and you're doing your
Yes.
thing as a dancer, she became like one of the video vixens, but as a dancer, so she's doing her thing,
Yes.
hitting all these different videos. But yeah, at the end of the day, I met her the very first video that I got to shoot with Salt and Pepper. That's where I met her doing her thing, man. For real.
And
I
Afro
really,
was doing
really,
her thing
man.
as well, And from that day, that was my little sis. I fell in love with her
Word
from
up.
then.
Word up. Word up.
We had all our dance family, sisters and brothers,
That's
so
right.
we all came together as one. So she's been family ever since that day.
That's right. And I got a question. So, how do you feel? Because for me, when I met you, like I said, I was young and I was just blown away with everybody around me. But how do you feel? Excuse me, the dogs. Y'all already know. For all that y'all that know me, know that I have dogs. Sorry.
That's the babies.
That's the babies. That's the babies. But how do you feel knowing that you've made an impact in the 90s? Like
Yeah.
as a dancer, you made a true impact because there was females that were walking around looking like they were in the Real Love video, in the Round the Way Girl video, sucking on the lollipop with the bamboo earrings, the
Earrings.
ponytail. Like you really, really set some things
Yeah.
for these, you know what I mean? For the young ladies around that time. Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel amazing. When I go back and I look at how I inspired a lot of the young ladies coming up,
Mhm.
now, and I go back and I see those videos, it makes me feel really good, just to know that I had a part of that history.
That's
you know,
right.
that was a major era during that time. And
really
so
was.
to open up
golden
those
era.
doors, it feels amazing. And I
Mm.
just look, and not only for me just to be that dancer at that time, but to move forward and continue dance with my dance studio now and inspiring children. That's just amazing. Then I look at my daughter who's following in my footsteps all the way, who's a dancer. And the crazy thing, I'll tell you this, I'm here. She's actually performing at the State Farm Arena with Glorilla tonight, but I'm here with
Tonight.
you guys tonight.
Look at that.
She's on
Look at
stage
that.
tonight.
Hey, yo.
And so
Wow.
I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm honored. It's just so many things when I look back and see what we have done during our
Right.
time to
Right.
open those doors for
Right.
those young ladies. It's amazing. And it warms
Yeah.
my heart. It feels like proud mama when you go back and look at
That's
everything.
right.
You just feel like
That's
that proud
right.
mama moment over
That's
everyone.
right. That's right. Because if
Yes.
I'm not mistaken, just recently, I want to say it was like the whatever I forget which award show it was, but Mary, there was a
Yes.
tribute
It
for
was a
Mary,
BT.
and the dancers that came out looked exactly
Yes.
like you,
Yes.
Marilyn, the whole crew,
Yes.
and they had the
Mhm.
hairstyles,
The
and then
hair.
some of them looked
Mhm.
like Marilyn, you
Yes.
individually.
I
Everybody
can
had their
tell
parts.
which one was me. I can
Girl.
tell, yes, and it was an
I-
honor. And
It
not
was,
only with
wasn't
that
it?
afro, when you looked on the big screen up behind Mary, it was a big screen. You seen us dancing. We were
Yes.
actually dancing, and they were mimicking us. That felt amazing.
Yo, let me tell you
That felt
something.
amazing.
I had that
Big
that gave
ups.
me chills in my cheekbones. When I tell
Yes,
you,
I was
I was
crying.
watching that Mickey 50 and I
Cheekbones.
felt so good and so proud for y'all.
Yes.
I was like, yo, that's all of the dance steps right there. They doing
Yes.
it. It was so dope. And I just
Yes.
felt so proud. So
Yes,
proud
I
of
did. I
y'all.
was a proud mama. I definitely was a proud mama of that. Tears was rolling down my face, and I'm gonna make you all laugh. My grandkids was like, "What are you crying for, Grandma? What are you crying for?" So
Uh-oh.
I
She's
said,
getting
"I'm
the dogs.
happy." Yeah.
Let the
I
dogs
said,
out.
"I'm."
Oh.
I said, "I'm happy." That's why Grandma's crying. I'm happy to see this.
Well,
That's right.
Jen, one of the things that I think that really the 90s is your hairstyle. If anybody remembers the box braids where they were wearing and it was coming out, I mean, you pioneered that look. Is crazy.
Yes,
Well,
she
it was a
did.
couple of
So
us
many.
too, wore
Yeah.
that look. Mine was a little different, but Josie Harris, hers was like
Mhm.
from Poetic Justice, but I wore
Yes.
mine more of a ponytail with my
Yep.
braids coming out. Hers was like
Mhm.
fully braided. So that was a style during that time. I also wore big curls, but one thing that never set me apart that I still wear to this day that everyone know me for is my ponytails. I've
Yeah,
always
it's your
had that ponytail.
ponytails. Yep.
Yes. So and to this day, I'm still
Wow.
rocking my ponytails, guys.
Now, to get all the dirt on the dance stuff, I know you guys are
Yes.
going to be on Bigger Than Hip Hop, and that's when you're going to really get into the real
Yes.
meat of
Of
certain
everything.
things, and we're going to have to find out if we can talk about some of these secrets.
Okay.
uh
Some I'll
Get
say
naughty
and
by
some I have
nature.
to. Well, I'm gonna hide
My
that
husband
one.
was like, okay, we're gonna hide that one. If anybody want to know about that secret, cash at me. I got you.
Afro. I'm laughing at this one, Afro. I don't know.
Yeah, my husband was like, be careful, Jen. Don't tell just be quiet. Oh boy. But how we met, no, I wasn't a dancer, just an accountant. I met your husband coming back from, I think, the MTV Awards where Little Kim's tit was out. Remember that thing?
Yes,
I
yes,
was
that's the
coming
infamous
home
costume.
after the infamous costume. Yes, that was really crazy. I'll tell you the stories how that happened. Anyway, I met your husband, Timothy Melchor, the late Timothy
Yes.
Melchor,
Yes.
RIP. And he
Yes.
was a
Rest in
manager
peace.
for Sierra at that time.
Wow.
But really a manager, you say Yo Afro all over the place.
Everybody.
So as an
Everyone.
accountant, I tend to always want to make a relationship with, especially a male client, the female side of them, their wife or their girlfriend, because I don't want to ever, being a female as an accountant back in the days, I don't want any trouble. I don't have nobody coming in
No
my
trouble. We love
office
you.
blowing me up. So I met you on as the wife of Timothy Melchor,
Yes.
and we got to really know each other.
Yes.
That's when you started your Jennifer's Dance Company, and
Yes.
your father and your mother and yourself, they all interview me.
Yes.
I was sweating because it was rough, but it ended up that I was chosen, and then you started your company. So what made that, what gave you inspiration to do your own in Atlanta?
Miss Jackson, when I said I went to Gloria Jackson, I've always said to her, I want to be like you. You know, when I get older, I want to be like you. I want to teach children. I want them to learn every style of dance. I want to put on recitals. This was something that I was passionate about, that I love. When I first moved here, I wasn't sure if that was something I was going to do in Georgia. I was debating whether I was going to go back to New York and do it because that was the request. But I fell in love with being in Georgia and I said, okay, I'm going to try it here. And I actually love it. I had an after school dance program as well, you know, so not just dance classes, but I would pick kids up from school. They would come and do their homework. We also employed the high schoolers who had work study programs.
That's right. I remember
Yeah,
that.
so we did grades for them as well as pay them.
Mhm.
Those were my instructors and my after school helpers as well. And that was just something that was dear to my heart. I wanted my little brown girls to come in and do their thing, you know, and be able to dance, because really it wasn't a platform. Honestly, when I first started, honestly, I was the only ethnic dancer in Lowe's Dance Theater. I was the only one,
Wow.
only
I
one.
can't believe
So
that. That's crazy.
yeah, I was the only one. And at that time, doing commercials, I don't know how old everybody else is in here, but it was a young
I'm
man named
old.
Rodney Allen Rippey. It was Rodney Allen
Mm.
Rippey and myself. We would see each other at all of these auditions and interviews, but it wasn't a lot of us. And I just felt like I wanted to give back to that community and show them that, you know, hey, I made it. I want to bring it to you as well.
So how long now has Jennifer's dance company been around? Because I know
Ooh.
my daughter, who I put her in there. I think she was like 5 years old. The gig was up.
Hey.
She would just
Yes.
not dance at all, but she
But
would
she
line
did
up for
great.
that candy, that
Right.
candy.
She did
And I was like,
amazing.
wait a
She did
minute.
amazing.
Wait a minute.
She did
No. That
amazing.
was that. It was like, yo, there's something's up. This child did not dance. She still doesn't dance. Oh,
But
I
she
better
did
not say
good.
that loud.
She did
She
awesome.
doesn't
She did
dance.
awesome. She
But
was on there with her tutu and she did great. Our
Aw.
Jennifer's Jennifer's dance company, we've been in existence for a while, even before
Yeah.
I actually put it in writing with you guys. I was still going to different daycares and teaching at different daycares
That's
or
wonderful.
homeschool programs. So it's been
Mhm.
about 30 years for me.
Well, my daughter
Right.
is 22 years old. Okay. I still have
Yes.
the little pictures of her in the tutu where I paid all that money for this child to just stand in
Yes.
the stage and do
And she
nothing.
rocked from side to side. I still got videos.
And so it's been a while. So let me ask you, so for those who are aspiring entrepreneurs, if you could give 5 kind of tips in your industry on doing a dance studio, what would you tell somebody?
First, find the right space and building. That would be your first thing you want to look for before you even start anything. You want to be in a right location. That was
So
something that I had run into.
location.
That was some things that I ran into at first because remember, Jen, I was at a
Oh, that
storefront at
floor,
first
that
at
was
Kroger,
expensive.
and that was
That's
very
right.
expensive. Not only that, you would kind of want to own your own building. I learned later on, I really tricked out somebody else's building that I could not take with me, from the lighting to the floors. It was very expensive. And you have
Yeah,
a
you had that
contract.
that warming
Yes.
floor
Yes.
that I was
I-
complaining about how much money. It was like, you know how much this is?
Yes. And she complained on
I
everything. This
complained
is too much.
everything.
But I wanted the ideal studio, and Jen was like, "Look, no, your budget. You got to stick within your budget. That's another thing. You need
Mhm.
somebody like Jen who was holding me accountable
That's
for
right.
everything. Okay, so you definitely need that. I just say marketing is really big. Your brand, you have to market, you have to get out there. And now, when I first started, it wasn't social media, Jen.
That's
So it was
right.
a little different. I was going to the schools, I was passing out flyers. Now social media, you just can put flyers up like we're doing right now. We're getting ready to have an audition. And my
Mhm.
kids posted, and then the whole team posted. We put it on our team page, and that's what works now. but we was from the Team Street era. Okay. Team Street. We putting out flyers. We're putting them on cars and
That's
we're
right.
talking to
That's right.
parents, and still, honestly, that still works too. Some
It
people
does. It does.
are like me. They want to meet you. They want to see you. They want to interview you, instead of just looking on
Mhm.
social media trying to find
Mhm.
something. I'm very hands-on.
Right.
So those are some of the things you definitely want to do. You want to make sure your paperwork is in order. Thanks to Jen, again, my paperwork was in order.
That's
Mhm.
good. That's
So
right.
she
See, there
made
you go.
sure,
Mm.
yes, if she would come after her working at her place, she would come to the dance studio and sit at my computer, and
Yes.
she would be inputting students. She would be making
Yep.
sure my costume, everything was correct. She
Oh
was
my
making sure
God,
how they
yes, I
log
remember
in was
all that.
correct. Yes, yes.
Mm.
So you need a
Wow, I did a
team, and my
lot,
dream
yeah.
team was
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah.
That was my dream
Yeah.
team. She was more than just an accountant. She held me accountable and she helped me every step of the way. So you
That's
definitely
right.
want someone to have your paperwork in order. That is your main
Yes.
thing.
So
And
remember
because
those
Jen was
steps,
making
man.
sure at the end those taxes was right. Okay.
That's
She made
right.
sure
That's
I was
right.
on point.
Taxes, taxes, taxes.
Yes.
Okay, not even
So
playing.
I didn't forget
Not even
none of it.
played. That's
That's
good.
right.
I am so
Man.
happy for you, and I'm very proud you
Thank you.
continued. You know, I do want to say, thank you for giving me a chance. Here I go.
Aw.
I'm always freaking crying. My
Yeah, and
God.
she's about to make me
But-
cry.
It's
I know.
okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
But
Don't
I
cry,
do
y'all. This is
want
hip-hop.
to
This is hip-hop.
give-
Yes.
I do want to say, man, you had a strong mother and father who believed in you.
Yes.
I have to say, I've never seen any entrepreneur whose parents were like there for you. And
Every step
I
of
know
the way.
they're in heaven right now,
Yes.
and they're still proud of you.
Smiling.
But
That's right.
that was special. That's what I took away,
Yeah.
is that she had her
Yes.
family with her.
That's
Yeah.
a
And,
beautiful
and,
thing.
and I want to
kids
share something,
and
guys, with you
everything.
as well. I'll share this with you. My parents have been with me when I say every step of the way.
Yep.
I was a teen mom and I did not let my dreams go. My parents was right there. Were they upset with me? Yes. I was 17 and I graduated, but I got through high school and I had my daughter, but they was willing to watch my children while I went on the road and I accomplished my goals. They were there for me. Oh, Lord,
Aw,
Jen,
that's a
can you
beautiful
hear? Okay.
thing.
Yes, I
So
can
they
hear you.
they
Yeah.
were there
Mhm.
for me. They would actually bring my children out on the road. If I couldn't make it back home, they would come out and bring my kids. They were very supportive from beginning to the end, always very supportive of. So you need a strong support system. I had an amazing support system. And it's
Mhm.
so crazy. Lily and I from SWV, we spoke today.
Oh,
And we were
really?
talking about,
You
yeah,
need
we
to
were
tell
on
her
the
to
phone
come into
today,
the
maybe about a couple of
metaverse.
hours. I'm gonna tell her too. They're getting ready for
Yes, yes, she
tour.
can come on through.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yes,
up.
yes, and you know
Lily.
Lily, she's gonna tell it like it is. So,
Tell it like it is. For
Mhm.
real.
but we were speaking today, and that was one of the things that we touched on today: how important my mom and dad was, and how my kids,
Mhm.
and being with an artist like SWV, because Lily had children as well. They would allow me to bring my kids out on the
Oh,
road.
that's wonderful.
So
Wow.
that was something, that was
That's
amazing. You
wonderful.
always want to be with an
Yeah.
artist that understands what you
That
got going on,
understands.
and
Right.
so my parents would bring them out and then take them back, and I would
Mhm.
see them, at the end of the tour, if I had dates in between, they're flying in and out with me. So it was
Mhm.
just amazing. So my support system for my parents was everything. I'm an only
Mhm.
child, so yes, I'm spoiled. I would say that I'm very
Oh,
spoiled.
there's nothing wrong
You
with
you
that.
damn
Your
right you
parents,
was.
for real, your parents
Yes.
is there for you. That's a beautiful
Anything I
thing.
wanted, they was
Yeah.
making sure I had it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
I'm
That's a
surrounded
beautiful
with
thing.
wonderful people in the metaverse, and these are wonderful people in here. We even have someone
Awesome.
in here that's doing videos of music.
Awesome.
Mr. Waterloom. He's doing real videos in here that are streaming. He did Yo Afro's
Yep.
videos and stuff like that.
Wow, you
So
serious?
it's
Yes, I
yeah,
gotta
it's a
send that to
lot.
you. Yes,
Please.
yes.
Oh, that's
Straight
awesome.
videos. I'm talking about there's some awesome artists up
Mhm.
in here. Awesome
So
Wow.
creatives
what I
and
like to
Waterloom's
do at
doing
this
it.
time, at this
Yes.
time is I want to inspire you of all the people in the audience to let them tell you what they do here in the metaverse. And don't
Yes,
forget,
please.
guys, tomorrow, Bigger Than Hip Hop, all the juicy information of
Yeah.
SWV, Mary J. Blige, who
Yeah.
was nice, who was it? I don't know.
Being on
So-
Uptown label, yeah,
Being on
I was a
Uptown
rapper.
label.
I rapped as well. Yeah, so she's gonna dig into all of that good stuff.
History,
Yes.
y'all.
Yes,
History.
Yes.
history.
Yes.
History. So if anybody want to come up, you can come up, introduce yourself, ask her a question. Now it's for you guys to inspire her. Jen Melchor. So does anybody want to come up? Oh,
You guys can line up right here.
hey,
Awesome.
hello. Go ahead. You're on mute.
Hello.
It has been a pleasure
Malachi,
listening
make
to
sure-
you and all of the successes that you've accomplished in your life.
Thank you.
So thank you for taking the time out of your day
Okay.
to do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
My name's Kate. Go ahead.
Hold on a second. You want to just run that bot back behind there like you did before? Yeah. Okay. We're just getting the recording over here. So, okay.
Okay.
And action. No, I'm joking.
Yes.
Well, my name is Kate Spencer, and I go by Cool Vibes here in the metaverse. But I founded a magazine in here that's called Bad and Bougie Branded Magazine. The magazine has featured probably many of these people in here already, but it's just a way to showcase how beautiful these people are. Everyone in here comes with a story, and I was
Yes.
glad to have the opportunity to meet everyone, especially yourself. So
Oh, thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
cool
I
vibes.
appreciate
Cool
it. I can't wait to check it out as
vibes.
well. I can't wait to
Yes,
check
she's
it out.
amazing. Her magazine is amazing. So I
Yeah.
can't
Well,
wait for you to
hopefully we
see
could
it
do
too.
something. I want to be in the magazine too. So
Hey,
another
cool
one.
vibes. There we
Vibes.
go. There we go.
yes.
Come on.
Oh, it's my brother right here. It's my
Yes,
bro.
this is our brother. You're on mute.
Peace,
Still a-
peace, Jen. Peace, Jen.
Hey,
Welcome.
peace. How you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'm also representing NYC. You know, what
I
I'm
know
saying?
that's right. I can hear it. That's
Yeah, I
right.
got some BX, but I got some Far Rock Queens too. So when you talking
Okay.
farmers and all that,
Alright.
yeah, that hits home.
Yes.
That hits home. But yeah, in the metaverse, I'm fairly new. I've been in here maybe just shy of 2 months. Shout out to
Oh,
Yo
wow.
Afro. She's been nudging me into the space for about a year, and I finally bought in. So it's been
Awesome.
amazing. Here, I'm an artist. I'm an MC, as you see. on my
Nice.
name.
Dope MC.
Yes.
Yes.
And been doing this for quite some time, over 2 decades. So I'm still making music, still performing, traveling. But since being in the metaverse, I'm very inspired to share a lot of the value that you learn being an independent artist. All of the things, all of the
Yes.
stuff that we don't love, the administration part of it, the taxes, just how to really move,
Yes.
the publishing side, the digital
Yes.
distribution and all of that. So
Yes.
that's one of the things I do aspire to get into. And because I've been meeting so many emerging artists.
I hear
Shout
my
out to the
Afro
doggies.
dogs.
Shout out to the
They not
doggies.
playing.
But I don't
Right?
necessarily have a question, but I love, I got to say thank you for being, part of the soundtrack of my journey, because I'm from that era as well. And I definitely seen all
wow.
those videos, etc. And, just big ups for you just being, a shift in the culture, a change maker, a leader.
Thank you. I really appreciate
One thing I would
that.
say, or I would ask is, can you share a little bit more about, just some of your highlighted moments that you can remember, some of those key moments that you feel like, oh, wow, this is amazing. I'll never forget this.
Yes, it's a few things that really took me there. I'm performing at the Grammys when we did "Mama Said Knock You Out" with LL.
Oh, wow.
Word up.
That right there
Goosebumps.
was everything for me. That was the first Grammy show that I was on, so that was everything. I'm also doing Quincy Jones when he did his song, and he had Ice-T and Kane and Tevin Campbell. I danced for them at the Grammys as well. Those two things like warmed my heart, and I'm like, wow, I never thought that I would get there, And even with rapping, when I started rapping, I was on Uptown. I really didn't do much on Uptown because I was focused on Mary with her choreography and her shows and everything. But when I moved to Georgia, I became it was Up Front Entertainment. Divine Stevens and Akon was on that label. So I was the first female of Up Front. And so I rapped on Soleil's album. I don't know if y'all familiar with Soleil.
Oh, yes, I remember Soleil.
Yes, I rapped on. We did the remix of Ay Ay Ay. Yes, I did. I was on that remix.
Absolutely.
My name was Bobby Borsalina. That was a highlight, traveling and doing my thing with her as well. So those was just a few of those highlights. Even with Mary on the Apollo, that's a stage that I always had wanted to touch, and that was the first time was with Mary, and I was able to rub that, that bark of wood. I was ready.
Yes.
I was ready to go and sign my name on that wall. That meant everything for me because that was home.
Yeah. Y'all will hear more about these stories on Bigger Than Hip Hop. At least those stories right there, y'all will hear more about that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, shout out to you again. Thanks for sharing. And lastly, I got to give a shout out to Father MC. I was actually a young kid running across the street from him in Far Rock.
That's my fam.
Yeah.
Word
I
up.
remember when he used to pull up to the block with the Father MC plates on the Beamer and all.
Yes.
Word
Father
up.
MC was my family. I love him. Yes.
Yo, peace and love. Thank you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Word up. Hey, yo. The block is in the building, Mr.
Block is in the
Waterloo.
building.
What's up, Mr. Waterloo? What is popping?
You're
You're on mute.
Start over. All right now.
Okay. He went back and came back. That's right.
Nah, I ain't good at speaking in public forums. You know what I mean? I usually let my work speak for itself, and that's not being cocky. I just like to work. I'm a workaholic.
I know that's right.
But I named my daughter Soleil after the same artist you work with, so that's kind of cool. My daughter's name is
Wow,
Soleil.
awesome.
After her in particular, it's crazy. Well, it ain't crazy. It's cool actually. But
Yes.
But yeah, I ain't got no questions. I just really want to thank you for being here, especially when you
Tell 'em
doing
what you
a
do in
gorilla
here.
concert.
Oh yeah.
I am Jen, but gosh,
I miss my baby, but I made a commitment. I made a commitment. My baby's gonna be on many platforms. I'm gonna see her videos, shows, but I made a commitment, so I'm sticking to my commitment.
That's right. I just wanted to appreciate you. I appreciate you being here with us and sharing your stories and all that. I look forward to you being on Bigger Than Hip Hop. I'm Mr. Waterloo. I pretty much when I first got on here, my passion pretty much was like really helping the community, of course. But I found my passion, which was helping the artists. You know what I mean? So and hip hop is, we all was born with it. You know what I mean? Kinda.
Yes.
So the hip hop artists need some help here, and that's pretty much what I do here. You know what I mean? I do videos. I put videos out, visuals every day. You know what I mean? Of the artists here. I got, you know what I mean? The Block got his own distribution company, which has a single, and it actually distributes the music. And I'm actually starting to sell the distribution singles for 99 cents, so the artists can get money for their tracks. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
We do
All
paid
about the
concerts
artists.
here, so the artists, artists get 100% of their dividends. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's just really like helping the artists. What they do in the real life. They
Yes.
can do here. It's not here. It's not play. It's like
That's
they
right.
still got their
I'm
art still
seeing.
shining, and you hear their
That's
music in all
right.
the worlds and all that. It's just like
That's
real
right.
life. So I pretty much just focus on letting the artists, whatever the hardest artists have in real life, they pretty much have here. I do music videos so the artists can experience music videos and all that with my setup and all that. I let the audience experience it and everything, just like in real life.
Awesome.
So
I love it.
I say all this to say, can you be a dancer in one of my videos?
Yep. Absolutely. I will be right there. Yep.
I say all this to say you got $5 like a bar.
I will definitely be dancing. I will
Yeah.
definitely be dancing. Afro got to show me how to dance in here. She's gonna
You
show
get
me
it.
some
Oh,
moves, how
she's
to
the
get it
one.
together.
She's the one. Trust me. You look
Yes.
at any of my videos, and Stro always got the dope moves. So she would definitely teach you. Like seriously.
Yes.
But again, I don't want to take up your time. I appreciate you being here and all that, and I look
Thank
forward to working
you.
with you hopefully in the future. Thank
Yes,
you.
we will definitely work
Thank you, Mr.
together. Thank you so
Alright.
much.
Look forward to seeing you on Bigger Than Hip Hop too. I want to know more of the insights. I want to know who
All
nice
the
and who
insight,
naughty.
yes, all the good
It's
juicy
going
stuff,
down.
right?
It's going down.
No doubt, no doubt. Appreciate
Yeah.
y'all.
Shay, another one of my sisters right here. What's up?
Hello.
Hey.
Yes, I'm loving the ponytail. That's right.
Yeah, and the ponytail girl too. Yeah.
That's right.
Thanks for sharing your story. It's very inspirational. I remember watching those videos growing up with you.
Thank
seeing them
you.
in the videos. Like it's inspiring. And I'm also part of the block with Yo Afro.
The block.
Yes. Okay, family.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
from
right.
Brooklyn,
We
New
all up
York.
in here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I met Jen before we met in person. At a meet and greet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. That is
And
great.
I do a lot of things in here in the metaverse. I actually
does.
took Jen's entrepreneurship classes to learn how to start a business in the metaverse. And I also wrote a book. It was a top release on Amazon for onboarding businesses in the metaverse called Unlocking the Metaverse, Revolutionizing Your Business and Office for the Digital Frontier. And I
That's
also work with a radio station in here, DJ Marcus J, Block Party Radio. I'm part of the team. And I'm the
Awesome.
CTO of the block.
I love it.
And
Wow.
I also
Congratulations.
work with Second Life.
That's right.
We do avatars. We do jewelry for the avatars.
Customize, yeah.
Customize
Yep.
outfits for the avatars right now. We did some things for Naughty by Nature. We did
That's
Zen
right.
Rock stuff.
Yeah.
We're working with that
Okay.
right now. And I also teach in the metaverse and workrooms, help Second Life Rich teach AI web design and workrooms.
That's something awesome. Yes.
And
So there's a lot of learning in here.
yeah, a lot of learning. And I also starting my own business called Cyber Socialites, where we teaching how to onboard people in the metaverse businesses and stuff.
That's
and
right.
teaching
That's
AI.
Great. That's awesome.
That's our girl,
Wow.
Cyber Shay.
I'm gonna learn how to throw my hands up and do that too.
Like
I want
you
to
can.
Just go like
Straight
this.
up.
Just throw your
Just-
hands up.
Ah.
There you go. Confetti.
Ooh, I love it.
Confetti.
Yes.
Nice meeting you. Thanks.
Nice meeting you too. Wow.
Hey,
Thank you,
yo.
Cyber Shay.
All right. See ya.
Awesome.
G Deuce is in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
G Deuce.
Hey. Hi. How you doing?
Hi, great. It's great to meet you. Thank you for being here and sharing with us your story, especially the part about your parents nurturing your gift. I mean, so touched me and inspired me, and I applaud them for seeing that in you and just nurturing you, as a young child and, making you the woman that you are today. But my name is
you.
Glenda G. Deuce here in the metaverse, and I'm founder and CEO of Baral Financial Services. And I do taxes, grants, credit repair here in the metaverse. As a matter of fact, tonight I had my first class of my financial literacy class. So that I taught here in Horizon
That's
Workrooms.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
So
we
so
need
my
that.
passion is to, help people with their finances, to, empower them because, we know finances, a lot of times that's one of the first
Yes.
things that keeps them from moving forward in what they,
Yes.
want to do. So,
That's right.
that's one of my superpowers is, just to do that, teach, help, to motivate people. And then also soon I'm going to be actually reshooting. I'm also in video production in real life, but reshooting a film that I filmed in here last year. I'm going to reshoot that now that we have full bodies. I'm going to reshoot that film here in Horizon World, within the next month. So yeah, it's great meeting you,
Congratulations.
and thank
Thank
you for
you as
sharing with us
well.
and being here and
Thank you,
inspiring us all.
Thank you
Word
so
up.
much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Here, yes, G Deuce. Baby Angel.
You're on mute.
What's
Unmute
up,
yourself.
my mind? You're on mute.
Yes, she
I
comes.
like that suit, baby Angel.
Hi, everybody. My name is Angel Murray, but I'm known here in the metaverse as Baby Angel. I just wanted to say it's very much a pleasure to meet you. And thank you for sharing your story. Girl, I'm an 80s baby. So you talking Tevin Campbell, Ice-T, SWV, Salt and Pepper. That's my childhood. What Stephanie Mills say, that's my home. You know what I mean?
That's
So your
right.
story is
Yes.
very inspirational to me. So, we all appreciate you coming here and sharing your story. A little bit about myself. I'm one of the newer kids on the block. In real life, my name is Angel. Well, this is life too, but outside of the VR, I should say. My name is Angel Murray. I'm a nurse and a mother of two. When I pop on my headset, I am baby Angel. And what I do here, I do a bunch of things, but the main thing I'm known for is hosting and entertaining. So I started a brand about 5 months ago, very much new, this baby. I named it Angelic Solutions Entertainment, or Ashe. And my newest venture, which is also my most exciting venture to date, is my show, What's Tea Podcast. We talk about anything and everything. We talk about life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We give out cash prizes and we just have a good time doing it, you know? So that's what I do here. And I just like making short videos, telling stories, whether it's music or teasers for the podcast, you know. I just like to bring joy and entertainment to the metaverse. And what I'm looking forward to doing is extending my brand and what I do outside of the metaverse into real life. So, yeah, I'm 41 years old, but I said, you know what? It's never too late.
That's right. It's never too late. So kudos to you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Welcome once again.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for listening, ladies. Also, looking forward to see you tomorrow on Bigger Than Hip Hop. Absolutely.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
listening.
And I love that outfit.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's in your closet.
Okay, I'm going to my closet then.
My sis Nico in the house. Beautiful dress you have on too.
Yes. Beautiful.
Hey. I think you're on mute. You might be on mute, sis. You might be on mute.
Yeah, I think you're on the Oculus mute. No.
It's
not working.
Yeah, she might be on the Oculus mute. You're still on mute.
It's an error with the headset. You just have to leave Horizon World and come back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So Nico, just
Go,
leave
come
and
back,
come back. We got you, okay?
Hey,
beautiful, too.
Ferrari up in the house. What's up, mama?
Hey, how you doing?
Miami, this
I'm
is Miami
good. How are
finest right
you?
here.
Oh yeah, you already know Miami 305 all day. Always.
Right.
But how are you? I'm so happy that you're here. I love dancing. I don't do it professionally. Can't do that. We're not doing that. But I love the fact that you do it. I watch all the videos. I'm Ferrari Monet, COO of the Zen Royals here. Our CEO is not here right now, Tinker Love. We have a management entertainment firm in here. So we basically help the artists, whatever your talent is. You use rap, sing, comedian, whatever it is. We help further your career along in here in the metaverse. As far as we have a roster now of, I want to say about 8 or 9 artists. And we also, thank you. We also have DJs in the real world also that play their records in the US and the UK. They do shows here in the metaverse, everything to further their career along, and that's what we do. We help along with them. So thank you for being here. You definitely inspire us.
Thank you.
And we work with different people. I'm also a part of, I'm one of the 4 ladies that's a part of Sisters for Sisters. It's a talk show where we all come together, relax on the couch, and just have different conversations. Wednesdays on here at 9:30 Eastern. So that's me.
That's what's up.
Catch that. Yes.
Definitely got to catch that. Got to catch
Congratulations.
that.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Ferrari.
No.
Adiasi up in the house.
Hi, I'm loving the hair.
What's up, Adiasi? Yes.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Hayes, but here I'm Adiasi. I'm a producer of a talent showcase and competition show, HGT, Honoring Great Talent. We are a platform for people to express themselves and their beautiful talents the way they want to express themselves. We have a great panel of judges. Your Afro is one of our judges. Black Sands is one of our judges. We also have the MF Sun and Pink Ice Diamond. All of our judges must be people of the industry who know something about talent. We can't have just anyone, telling someone who has talent, oh, I don't like that, without giving them a reason.
Yes, a
Right.
feedback.
We
Yes.
felt like our what's the word I'm looking for? Contestants should be able to learn from their experiences. They should be able to build
Yes,
their craft. They should be able
that's
to build
right.
their confidence. They should be able to know how they can better their performance for
That's
the
right.
metaverse and for the for
Th-
real life.
That's right.
Well,
That's
real
right.
life.
Absolutely.
So
Fellow New Yorker.
yeah,
Hey.
Yes,
and
so
Right.
hopefully
yes,
you
I'm from
invite me
Brooklyn.
on
Do or
one
die.
day.
Do or die.
Hey,
Yes,
she
let's
said
start
do
do
or
a die.
die. That's
Absolutely. And with the
right.
arms crossed, okay? Yes, and hopefully you will invite me on to your show so I can
I
come in
definitely will.
and
I definitely
also
will.
be a
And thank
judge.
you for being here. Thank you for being here. This is such
Mm-mm.
an amazing experience. You know, like
Thank you.
in the
Absolutely.
quote unquote real life, the, I won't have a chance to be in a room with a person like you, with a person like Jen, like a person like you. I feel like most of these people here, and here I get to experience it, and it's amazing to me. And
Yes,
That's
thank
this is
you,
wonderful.
awesome.
That's right.
thank
Yep.
you.
All these
Thank you,
And
amazing
Adia.
thank you
things.
for
Thank
all you do.
you.
And I'll
That's
be
my
waiting on my
sister right there.
invite.
I definitely will.
Tyree.
Tyree.
What's up, yo? Word
Yo,
up. You
this
better know. See, he
right
walking up
here.
here cool. Remember how we were
Yes,
walking
real
earlier,
cool.
Jen? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
He hitting that thumb.
Real
He's
cool
using
with
his
it.
thumb real slow with it.
World
Real
traveler.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm a
Yes.
metaverse personality and a promoter. I kind of take people to different worlds and get this thing out here like that. And I got one question for you.
Yes.
How do you like the metaverse so far?
I love it. You guys done got me hooked. I'm gonna throw my hands up on that one.
That's right.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. All right. All
That's
right. All
right.
right, Jen.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
People's publicist. Hey, yo.
Hey,
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how
How
are
you
you?
doing, sis? How you doing?
I'm doing
The
First I
baby
just want
hairs
to
are
thank
on
you.
point.
Oh, thank
The
you.
baby.
Thank you. First, I just wanted to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking out your time to come and speak to us. My
Thank
name
you.
is Shanae. I am a publicist in real life, people's publicist. I go by the Meta Publicist on Instagram. I have a PR
Nice.
firm in Philadelphia. I've been working for the last 10 years, the last 5
Awesome.
years full time. So I've worked with everyone from the music industry, entertainment, fashion, beauty, all across the board. So now I'm bringing my agency. Well, I have brought my agency here into the metaverse. So I'm helping everyone
Awesome.
here get ready with their media kits, their pitching, their content, and helping with sponsorships and
Mhm.
partnerships.
That's
I'm
great.
also with Ferrari. We have the Sisters for Sisters podcast on Wednesdays at
Yes.
9:30. So we would love for you to come by. We are taping every single Wednesday, so we would love to have
Oh,
you.
definitely. I would
Oh
definitely
my
love to come
gosh,
by.
that is
Thank you
beautiful.
so
Yes.
much.
Thank you so
I
much. Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank you.
Thank you, peoples.
Miss Malik.
Miss
Malik.
Another
The Bronx is in the house. The Bronx is in the
Yeah.
house.
Miss Malik, that's a cute outfit.
How you
Okay.
doing? Thank you. How you doing? Thank you for
I'm
coming
doing great.
in.
Thank you.
You're gonna love it, girl. So I do have a business, but it's not active. It was way before I even knew what Horizon was, but
Okay.
it started out as a dream when I was a kid because I've always been a big girl, and our only options back then were 16 plus.
Okay.
So I wanted to design clothes for the bigger girl that doesn't have the hourglass shape. So my
Absolutely.
company is Hour and a Half.
I love that.
Okay.
I love
I
it.
love
But it
that.
turned out to be, I bling out little girl outfits and jackets and jean jackets and Converse stickers and things like that. And since COVID, I just kind of fell off. So I might just reheat my heat press up and start doing my t-shirts
Yes.
and jean jackets
Absolutely.
again. I may do that. It's for fun.
Absolutely.
In here, I'm a builder.
Awesome
I have a
builder.
very small
Yes.
circle, and it kind of started out as people like the colors that I use in my worlds. I love earth tones and things like that.
Yes.
And I just developed a love of designing through my mother. The
Awesome.
cork and mirror, the cork
Yes.
and mirrors, like she found some cork. I couldn't believe it. The last time I went home, I'm like, where did you find that? But I got the knack of designing and decor. I love doing and that's what I do. I create worlds that are they I guess you could say they have vibes.
Yes.
You're not going to see any
Awesome.
strobe lights. I can't do all of that. In my 50s, I don't want to see no more strobe lights. I don't
You
club.
sound like me.
I
Okay.
love our generation because we
Yes.
know what it feels like to go to a party all night, not have to
Yes.
spend thousands of dollars, not
Yes.
worrying about getting killed. You know,
Absolutely.
we had the opportunity to party.
Yes. And enjoy life.
Woo,
Yes.
the Flamingo, Latin Quarters,
Quarters, yes.
Demaradas, Bentleys. I
Yes.
mean,
You
yeah.
said-
So
yes, I'm about
we're
to-
here.
Yes,
I had
yes,
the
yes.
opportunity to
Yes.
meet these
We had
two
a-
ladies in real life, so we are good friends.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, she's been
her
over at my
spirit,
house.
This woman's
Yeah.
spirit
Awesome.
is, oh my God, I tell you. But I do have a question.
Yes.
With all of what I've been seeing in media nowadays, how did you manage to escape the perils of being around so many, I guess, celebrities and peer pressure? And what role did your friends from childhood, if you had and have any, what roles did they play in keeping you grounded on your way up?
Good
Well,
one, Malika.
You
Good
know
one.
what? For
Man,
me,
good one.
yeah, that was great. For me, when I went into this industry, I was headstrong. You know, I was always a leader. I was never a follower. So for me, I came in with this is my goal. This is what I'm here to do. And this is where I'm going to lead by example for me. You know, one of my best friends who was best friends with me since the 3rd grade was actually my dance partner, which is Sherelle. She was my dance partner since we've been friends. We went to dance school together and we came through this industry together. So we did this together. When we came in, we was running to auditions and tryouts and everything. So we had our mindset and we both was very headstrong. So
good,
you know, that's couldn't get me to do anything that I didn't want to do.
And your parents wouldn't have let you do it.
Yeah, my parents was not definitely having that. Lala and Joe was not having that. You understand? But they have had instilled that in me. You know, I know what's right and I know what's wrong, you know, and so therefore, if this is something, and for me, in order to have respect in this type of industry, you have to carry yourself a certain way. And I was a no nonsense person. You're gonna hear some of that on Afro Show. And for those that know me in the industry, I was very no nonsense.
I love that because I'm all for friendship. I cherish my friends.
Yes.
And I have friends that I've known since before we were even embryos because our grandmothers were best friends. And we're still to this day, you know. So I think that's beautiful. I love it. I'm glad you're one of the ones that made it.
Yes.
All right, that's all I wanted because I could be real long-winded anyway. So
Yeah,
but that's
but
okay.
thank you.
That's
It was
okay.
nice meeting you.
Thank
I'll see you again.
Yes, thank you. The outfit cute. Oh, we back with the pretty
Miss
dress.
Nico. We're back. Thank you. Thank you. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
Yes,
we can hear you.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello. Hey, Fro. Hey, Jen. Hi, Jen. Nice to meet you. Jen, oh my God. I'm from New York. I grew up in Queens on Farmers Boulevard.
What?
I was one of these little people that was watching you and like trying to emulate all the dance moves, the hairstyles, the earrings, the whole 9 yards. So thank you for giving me my style. Do you see my meta dress?
Yes.
It having you here is like so dope. Thank you so much for coming and taking time out to share your story with us. Really appreciate it. I've been in Meta for about 2 months now, give or take a few.
Awesome. Okay.
And in real life, I do furniture upholstery and restoration. And
Oh,
so my
wow.
goal here is to do something similar, but for people's studios, homes, bills. If you need furniture and you know don't see what you want, I can make it for you.
Awesome.
So I'm a budding builder and furniture designer here in Meta.
Love
And
it.
yeah, that's my life story.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate-
Yay. I love it. What part of Farmers did you live on? What part?
On you know where Hollis and Farmers meet, right by the trestle?
Yes.
There.
Okay. So you're on that, and I was by Rochdale.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Yes.
But like the
Okay.
Rock is, I went to
The
like,
Rock was
elementary
our middle
school
person.
At
Yes.
118. I went to 238. Like, yeah. I'm like,
Awesome.
I claim
Man.
Brooklyn hard. However, truth be told, folks, I am from Queens. Don't tell anybody.
Yes.
Except all these people here and everyone on the internet. Anywho, thank you so much for your time. This was
Thank
great.
you so
Looking
much.
forward to hearing what you have to share tomorrow. And yes,
Awesome.
Jen Smash, you're amazing. Thank you for hosting this amazing event.
Hey,
Afro,
Thank
thank you so
you.
much. You
Thank
already
you.
know,
Have a
Nico.
good one.
Love you, sis.
Thank you.
Now you grew up with LL Cool J, am I correct? Or excuse me,
Yes,
Todd.
we're from Farmers. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, Todd
wow.
lived down by the rock. Yes. He was always an inspiring rapper, and I was always, I'm gonna be that dancer. And it
Wow.
worked out just that way.
Yep.
Hello, ladies.
Amber and
Hello.
Lovely. What's up,
Hello.
y'all? Hey,
Hi, everyone.
beautiful yous.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. This was really insightful. I learned a lot. I got to hear your story. It was a beautiful thing. Thank you, Jen Smash, for putting this together. Thank you, Afro, for always being you.
We love you.
As always. We're OPC, so we have an official pretty committee, and it's about empowering women and bringing women together outside of drama and negativity. And like I know sometimes when people hear official pretty committee, they think it's based on looks, but it's about the pretty that's inside of you and not what's outside of you. So one of our things is trying to figure out how to navigate through that, because most people think of it as a negative thing because they think, oh, you know, they're self-centered, they're only focused on the beauty, but it's so much more than the outside. Your inside beauty is what changes the world. Your looks could never
That's
do
right.
what your soul and spirit could do. So that's one of the things
Absolutely.
that, you know, how do you navigate spinning something that's positive out of the negative light that it receives because of a name?
You have to brand it. You know, it's the way you introduce it. Just like you spoke with me and you just said, hey, yes, this is the name, but this is what it's about. So once people hear that, they get a chance to say, hey, oh, wow, I thought it was something else, but this is what it's really about. It's the inside beauty. So when you're putting it out there and you're marketing it, that might be something you want to have, you know, on the bottom of something that you're putting out there. Like we're beautiful from the inside out. You know, it's all about how you introduce it.
Okay.
So I think that's great.
That's good advice, and I'm gonna use that. This is Erica. Oh, I didn't say what I do. So in real life, I'm a registered nurse. I work in ICU. So
Awesome.
being in here definitely helps me relieve all that stress from the real world
Yes.
because it is
Yes.
a lot.
Hectic
Up
on
to the
your
nurses
end.
out there. Thank you
Yes.
so
Shout out
much,
to you guys.
man.
All
Thank
that
you for
you
your
went through.
services. That's right.
And I'm
Right.
gonna say this to you. I really
Yes.
thank you for my nurses and doctors. And I'm gonna share this with you all. During COVID, I had a heart attack. And that was very hard for me. So thank you. Thank you for all my essential workers. You guys was out there and putting in work. And I really appreciate that. And thank God I'm still here to be on here to share my stories. So I thank
Absolutely.
you.
That's a beautiful thing. I worked in New York during COVID. Erica just got kicked out, so I know how rough it was in New York during COVID. So for you to be able to survive, that's a beautiful thing. Erica actually got put out the world, but that's one of 2/3 of OPC is 3 of us. She's a social worker, and we just want to help people in the
Awesome.
metaverse, specifically women. So thank y'all for y'all time.
Thank
Great.
you,
Thank
Amber.
you. Thank you.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate you.
Amber.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. That's what's up.
So thank you guys. It looks like we're done and dead on time, 10:01. So thank you, Jen. Why don't you come up here? We're gonna take a group picture with everybody. So don't forget tomorrow, 3 p.m. Bigger than hip hop. She's gonna Jen Melchor is really gonna get into those stories.
Afro and them dogs. I'm coming to your house, Afro, see them dogs.
All right, Jen, I need you to come up closer here.
Okay.
Okay, right
I'm
over
gonna-
here.
You can go
closer,
forward. Yeah,
closer.
keep going. Am I right
closer,
there?
Closer.
Right
Yeah,
there?
right there. And then we
Perfect.
can
Okay.
be around you. All right, who's taking pictures? Oh, MetaClean.
Yeah. MetaClean is up
MetaClean.
in the house.
Yes, all the way up there. Okay.
Are we looking up?
It's the me, you
Yeah.
said it, Jen. Wait, somebody's coming. Yes, let's
Oh,
take the
Lovely's
picture.
back.
Okay, Lovely's back. Oh, Oh,
Did we just lose Rupert? Did we just lose him? He disappeared.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Oh, he's coming back now. He's coming back.
Okay, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Okay.
Come on, Miss Five Divine. Thank you for Lux Vision Studio. Thank you, Black
Divine
Sands.
Sands getting the picture. Getting the picture. We're gonna take it
Yes,
on 3.
Divine,
Everybody
come
now.
on.
Everybody
Yes.
3. CJ, so he can have his bot turn around so I can see his beautiful face too.
kind of pushing me off. Let's see.
All right, we're gonna take it on
Angel,
3.
come this way
Everybody
towards
ready?
me.
Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely squeezing. Yep, squeezing.
trying. They're pushing me
Miss
out.
Malik.
Oh, did he
Oh.
just go? Yeah, I saw that ring. I saw that ring. That's what kicked him out before. Yep.
What shook you off? Maybe we'll give you next
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. All right.
She's about to
I'm
get
gonna-
kicked.
You got it, Afro?
Oh yes, you know what, Divine, don't stand on that ring. That's what's happening.
That's what happened.
Yeah, because
Okay,
when the
right
ring
there,
disappears,
yeah.
you disappear with it. That's what's happening.
Our team of experts will
okay.
manage
Yes,
your
the
social
blue
media
ring.
channels and
Okay.
branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider
Yep, you can get a
audience.
picture now, Divine. I got you.
We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku,
One thing about
ensuring
Divine,
maximum
she
visibility.
loves to take pictures.
Whether you're a
not
gamer,
necessarily be in them, so
entrepreneur,
make sure you take
or
lots of
looking
pictures
to
of her
inspire
tonight.
others, we have the expertise to help you
All right, we're
achieve
gonna take
your
it on 3.
online goals.
1, 2,
Here's
3.
what sets us apart. Engaging content.
And for Melchor
We
sake,
produce a
Melchor, we're gonna
variety
do
of
some
shows
confetti.
to
Remember
keep
how to
your
do it?
audience
Both hands
interested
up.
and coming
All right,
back.
we're gonna do it on 3. Everybody do some
Social
confetti
media
on 3.
and branding mastery.
1, 2,
We'll manage
3.
your online
Confetti.
presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.